You know, Ditto, the director, and I, like, we've worked together before, and he does gritty perfect, you know, but in a beautiful way. He kind of wanted the underground to feel like a video game. Each and every single fight should feel like a new vignette, you know, of, you know, there's like the Warriors in there, there's a crazy Korean scene in there, there's this really strange, like we fought in a Russian church, you know, just, he really wanted it to feel like you could just show up anywhere, anywhere at all, like on the corner of a street, or anything, anywhere, anybody can just walk up and just start fighting for money, you know, if you have a way into these like little underground, you know, like sort of, I don't want to call it a fight club because it's not really a fight club. There's no club about it. It's just two guys walk into a ring, throw hands until one of them is not awake anymore, you know, and one person leaves with the money, and that's all it is. It's really just simple and clean, or dirty, you know, if you'd rather call it that. The first fight was a traditional boxer, and then, you know, that was Yuri, and he is a real he's gonna be going, I think he's gone pro. The second was Chemo, and he'd been fighting on the ground for like about 15 years now. He really knew his stuff, and I was like, I have no business being anywhere around that guy. He's huge, and he really knows what he's doing. But they all took care of me, you know, in their own way, and I felt great about the way they made me look. And the better they look, the better they make me look, you know, sort of thing. And they really, really taught me a lot along the way. And then Kung Lee, he's like we've become really good friends. And he may be one of the best fighters I've ever seen. And he was just the sweetest guy. You'd sleep on him in a bar. You'd think, oh, he's just like, you know, some whatever guy. And then all of a sudden you're in the hospital, you know. But I don't think he'd ever do anything like that. But you know, they're all so talented, you know, like I've never done anything my whole life, constant, you know, but these guys have done something their entire life, you know, like boxing or grappling or just fighting all the way around, like MMA style, and I couldn't imagine doing something like that. I respect them immensely. These fights, you know, these fights are just straight up fights. There's no rounds, there's no refs, there's no rules. And if you lose, you get nothing. I think it's foreign. I think throwing a fight is foreign for anybody, you know, that has a healthy ego. You know, I don't know if I could. I don't think I could get into a ring no matter how much money it was, because I'm like, I can go make money, you know, in the world without getting my head beat in. You know, that's not fun and doesn't do great things for you. It'll always live with you that you gave up, you know, and I think that's probably a lot worse than losing and trying. And really be like, oh, all right, I got beat. The guy was just better. There's always going to be someone better, you know? That's exactly how I broke my nose in the movie. Like, during the Russian fight, the beginning part is you know, I take a swing at him and he slips it and then just comes at me. And I was just supposed to, like, back up and just try to protect my head. And as soon as I hit the crowd, this was like the fourth take or something, the crowd pushes me back out into him and just right into one of his punches. And it just like I was like, whoa, not feeling good about that. And then you just fall and he's supposed to just keep coming. And afterwards, like, we reset like right in the middle of it, and like blood's just coming down everywhere, and I'm just like, come on, let's go again. And like I don't even know who's who or what's what, but you know, getting hit by a professional fighter, I can say that I've done now and survived it, and it was crazy but fun. They were literally mashing my nose back into place with spoons. It was crazy, but we kept going. We kept going. You know, that you can look at her and she's so beautiful and she's so stunning of a person to look at, but there's something going on inside that's sort of insecure and really innocent about her, and it's really, really beautiful to watch her act. And I think that's what really came through in our relationship. There was just two people that were guarded, but that really just wanted to be taken care of, you know. But in that, they're thrust into this really dangerous world, and I think that probably makes Sean fight a little harder, you know, and that, you know, he wants to feel like he can take care of something other than himself. I think that's why in the movie he tries to, you know, give her money or whatever, and because she doesn't maybe have enough, and I don't know. I think it's a really sweet part of the movie for me. I didn't know going into the movie that that part was really gonna pop. I was like, oh, it's just a fighting movie. And then when we got there, that's what Ditto's was really amazing at, is really bringing those relationships up. And I don't know. I think it's done pretty well. So it's not just a fight movie, ladies. You're not just gonna go watch people beat each other up. Promise there's love story.